I'm gonna try this again. Okay, so this is kind of like a test run, I guess. We just did our first set, our first working, our first exercise, and tried it on a horizontal plane, filming, not biologically, and I don't know, it just didn't, I don't know if it didn't work or didn't get anyone tuning in, so I'm gonna see if vertical is any different. So we're gonna work on to our second exercise, which is our kettlebell swing. So we're doing most of like the heavy load at the start, and then we're just going to wean off into single leg stuff. So we just did full range of motion upside down kettlebell squats. Now we're going to do swings. So with these swings, I'm actually not following it, I'm letting it hit my leg so I can use that drive in a short range and I'm not keeping track. So we'll start at 1. So I'll say that's about 15. I didn't bring any water, which may have been a mistake. Still yet to hurt people. Tune in. God damn. Set number 2. We're gonna probably get some water. We're gonna do about 15 reps for about 3 sets, I think. Is a good thing. So I think 20 is the magic number. So we'll keep it at 20. So we'll give it a bit of a rest, and then go for our last set of swings. Because you also think that yes, I'm doing hip extension, but if you think about the arm swing on a jump, what is it? It's very similar to a kettlebell swing. I mean, we're just kind of taking elements of what a jump looks like and using all 3 points of extension we're going to be working. So we've done toe squats, which hits all 3 points of extension. We're doing kettlebell swings, which is mainly just hip extension and a little bit of arm. I mean, you're not really working much with your arms, but I mean, still getting that feeling of momentum. And then we're going to do single legs, like split squat type thing, calf raises, and we'll see where we're at. But that should be enough volume, because we're not going to failure. We're waiting for our jump days to have our failure volume. That's where most of our stimulus is going to come from, and strength days are just kind of loading the body up to get you prepared for jump day. So making sure everything is, working well and there aren't any issues. Okay, so last set of swings, 20 reps. Cool. So I'm also doing that with intent, which is important. So, keeping with the theme. Also, just a disclaimer that I don't really know what I'm doing. Just kind of trial and error. Hoping that, like I said before, the jump days give enough adaptation that strength training is kind of just like an accessory. But what was I going to do? I was going to do split squats. So I don't really need kettlebell for this. So I'm going to be working on mainly just the stretch of the split squat. Because if you look at it like a one-legged jump, kind of coming off long, you're planting long and following through. So getting a good control in this position is probably quite good. So I'm not going to go for depth right now. I'm just going to kind of just feel out each leg. Seeing where it's tight. I'm feeling hip flex is definitely to about 5. But I can also just feel it loosening up with each rep. I mean, when I first discovered this exercise, I didn't realize how much of a stretch benefit it had. I used to do it in the gym or at the park or whatever, not really focus on the stretch and just do it for strength benefits. But I think the real beauty behind this exercise is the hip flexor stretch. Let's see. Okay. See what is happening over yonder. What's the chat doing? What's up, bro? Hope you're all doing well. It's getting a bit warm, so I might take my pants off and wear my shorts. We get into set 2, or technically set 1. I won't count that first one as a proper set because I want to get depth now. So I'm going to raise my heel when I get to about here so I can reach that end range. So that's 1. Trying to keep everything nice and straight. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Last one's a bit poor technique, but I'm gonna give it a bit of rest before I work right leg. And in between, I'm gonna say hi to everyone. Hello, Emma. Hello, me, Bro King. Hope we're all doing well. I'm just gonna get some water because I didn't bring any. So bear with me while I fill up my drink bottle. You can probably hear it. And I can recover in the meantime. I'm also not tracking my rest periods throughout, which may come at a later stage that it's more important than I thought it was. But in the meantime, I'm kind of just winging the rest times and seeing how it goes, essentially. So we'll go right leg this time, 8 reps, which doesn't sound like a lot because it's not. It's kind of that in-between stage of high rep and low rep. But man, you start to feel it after rep 6, or at least I am. So we'll go set 2, right leg. Awesome. Rep number 1. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Bit of balance. 8. Oh yeah. Really starting to feel it. Split squats are absolutely legendary. So that's set 2, but first set of right leg, so we're going to go back to left leg, and we're going to do a total of 8 sets in total, but 4 sets for each leg. So we really want to try remove any imbalances on my legs through these exercises. Okay, so back to left leg. Set number 3 or set number 2 for left leg. Depends how you want to track it. I'm actually not tracking it in a book. I'm just going to use the stream as a tool to track my exercises. So it's going to be different for me, and you guys can yell at me in the comments if I start messing up days because I forgot to track it properly. There's this left leg. Let's go. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Ooh. So, left leg done. Onto right leg. Let me check the stream, see how the vibes are going. No new homies, that's cool. Ready. Bottle flip. Thought I had that, honestly. It was a split second where I thought it's almost full, so that's probably why. Okay, less talking, more jujitsu, or as they say, less talk, more training. Cool, let's go. Thanks. 7. Warrior. 8. Set number 4, halfway there. So we've done 2 sets on each leg. Just gonna check in on the stream again. Got some more energy, hell yeah. That was a good one. It's such a good stretch as well. As like a quarter burn. You really start to feel it in in the hip flexor, and then the opposite quad. Whew. God damn. Really get stretched and so I'm gonna just jump straight into it. Fuck, what was that? Was that right leg? Damn. That was set 4. So I should be back to left leg. I hope. Okay. Set number 5 on the home stretch. Let's go. There's one. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Last one. Oh yeah. Set number 5 done. Left leg. Onto right leg. For set number 6. Hey, what's up, Akuma? How you doing? Bring that energy. I like to see it. Okay. Legs are feeling pretty good. Feeling like primed. Just a nice feeling. Alright, let's just get straight into it. No fluffing about. For set number 6. And then we got 2 more after that. Let's go. That's one. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Holy shit. Got them jelly legs after that one. So that's set number 6. Check chat. How we all doing? On to 7. 2 more to go. I probably won't call it there. I'll probably do some calf, and then that should be it. Don't want to fatigue myself too crazily. Fuck, around 7. Back to left. That's cool. One. 2. 7. 8. Ooh, that was a good one. That felt nice. Let's see how we're doing over here. Oh, we got some vibes going. Hell yeah, that's what I like to see. So we're on to our last set. Right leg. We're kind of scheduling this like a bodybuilder style workout, you know, like mid-rep range. So we still get that, I don't know, that pump, I guess, the bodybuilders like, but like nowhere near on the same scale. So it's still strength training. I mean, you can do this kind of stuff with high reps, but I feel like the intent for the exercise, the higher you go, the less you kind of lose that intent. So yeah, this is just me rambling and procrastinating my last set. Let's just get into it. One. Two. 5. 6. 7. Last one. 8. Oh yeah. So that's split squats done. Oh yeah, that's a good feeling. Alright. And I might reposition this so you can see my bent knee calf raises. I haven't actually done these in a workout before. I only ever just like strict calf raises, but if I'm gonna be pivoting to jumping, or just pivoting in general, it's good to have a bent knee in a raised heel position. So we're gonna go higher reps, I think maybe 12. If I can get 12, that'd be good. Trying to use no weight on the wall, but obviously using it for balance and a little bit of assistance. So let's just get into it. We'll keep it with the left leg first. For 12 reps, I think we're going to go for. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. If I can get 12 reps, I only get 10. 5, 6, 8, 9. You can see my legs shaking. Holy shit. 10. Okay. Holy shit. Never done those before, but I think 10 is going to be the magic number, because goddamn, those were harder than I expected. So hopefully I can get pretty solid at those bent knee calf raises, because it seems like they're going to have a much better carryover to a jump than straight legged calf raises that I normally do. So let's go right leg, bend and hinge. 1, 2, 6, well, that's interesting. Maybe it was this leg I was doing more time under tension or something, but my right leg was a lot more stable than my left. So there might be some imbalances there, even though I'm left side dominant or left-handed. But I feel like it's interesting nonetheless. Gonna have a quick drink and rest a little bit. Check the chat if you have any questions or just want to say hi in the chat. And it's a cool place to hang out, I guess. Okay. Might only do a total of 6 sets, so 3 and 3 on each leg. Do some stretching and then call it a day. And then you can tune in tomorrow for the actual jump session. Get into it. Bend and hinge. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Definitely a less stability it feels on my left in that movement. Which I don't think is inherently a bad thing. It's just what I am going to have to look at fixing. But it's good I know, because I never feel it in a normal calf raise. Like a straight-legged, not normal calf raise, but a straight-legged calf raise where you're doing these ones. So maybe it's good to try out different variations, I think. So where this conclusion is heading. Alright, let's go. Hinge, bend. 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. Whew. Was that set 2? I think I have one more for each leg. Terrible, this whole tracking thing. But I guess that's why the training log keeps me accountable. Alright, this is attempt 2 for the legendary bottle flip. Come on. I mean, come on. Did that get caught on camera? Are you kidding me? Did not get caught on camera? Okay, doesn't matter. Okay. Last sets. Number 3 on left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. I'm just gonna go straight into right leg, no rest, fuck it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, lost balance. 7, 8, 9, 10. So, a little bit of Mighty Mouse at the end there. Didn't really need the wall for assistance towards the end. Okay. So there you have it. What are we at? 37 minutes. Plus the 10 minutes that was on the previous one. That didn't really get to end and restart. So that's the way life goes. I'm gonna do some. It's kind of ironic that it falls when I'm trying to put it in the earth, but when I throw it, anyway. Do some stretching to finish off, and just kind of hang out on the floor. That was a good day, good session. Not a lot. Kind of just making sure I'm ready for my jump day tomorrow. But I think that's usually what's gonna look. That's what it's going to. How do I English right now? That's what it's normally going to look like on a usual strength day. There we go. So, kind of gonna do. I'm gonna also try and make it without a gym, because not everyone has access to a gym. So I want to be able to make it accessible to everyone, no matter where your situation is. If you can find a patch of earth that is big enough to squat in, then you should have enough reasoning to work out. I mean, I'm sure once I develop this journey further, we're going to go into like barbell stuff and Olympic lifts or something to really nail it down and get that strength requisite. But I mean, I'm not gonna jump too far ahead of myself. This is only day 3 of the training log, and I want to keep it universally accessible, so you can look at my progression and be like, oh, that's actually not that difficult. I can do that. I just need to scale it down to my level, and I can learn how to do this. So, I mean, I'd probably still be doing this without a recording. So, why not set up a camera and get some footage of it, put it up in the universe as a cool little progression that you can follow along with every week and see where I'm at. Because I'm only just getting about second knuckle and first knuckle on backboard at 5'9"-ish, 175 centimeters, which is just under 5'9", if you want to be nerdy about it. So, I mean, that's... Look, it's okay. I can touch rims sometimes, but it's not consistent off all plants. And I want to be able to dunk off of all 4 plants is the goal. And I'm going to keep the training log going. And when I do reach that goal, I'm probably not going to stop it, is my thought process. I think I'm just going to keep going. But the end goal is single leg jumps, left and right, dunk. Double leg jumps, or double leg plants, left and right, dunk. And then eventually I can start going into like trick dunks and both hands, double hands, you know what I mean, is the, I guess the progression. But for now, I'm not going to get ahead of myself too much, because I can only just touch backboard of all 4 plants. And I mean, that's a good starting point. It's good to track as well. Easy to track. Oh. I think it's good to stretch out on the floor a little bit. You know, just kind of not think about it too much. And yeah, my hammies are super tight. There we go. I only just recently was able to get straight legs, fingers to my toes. I used to be like here, doing these ones. But if you want to be able to touch toes, straight legs, start at one at a time, at whatever level's comfortable. Because I feel like flexibility is super important for elasticity in jumping. I can only barely get my palms on the floor. That's a big stretch as well. Oh, barely. But I've always had a good squat here. Not always, but that was one of the first things I worked on, mobility-wise, was getting a good squat. I was just holding onto a bar and just kind of sitting here. You can also use a weight or something and counterbalance it so you don't fall. But they're kind of my go-to stretches for an after workout, is hamstrings and deep squats. So, I mean, that's about it. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be streaming tomorrow, similar time, for my jump session, so tune in for that. If you're keen, leave a like, subscribe, if you want to see more of this content. If not, I'm going to be doing it anyway, so, yeah, that's pretty much it. Laters.